Hi dear subscribers and friends of Cricket Happenings. Welcome to Cricket Happening Show. And today we have a match in the ICC Cricket World Cup between Australia and Canada, which is right now underway. But let me tell you, right now Australia are doing it very easily. In fact, Shane Watson just slammed a six, which has actually gone out of the stadium and onto the road. It was a very long hit that he hit over long on, and Watson sent it soaring over the stadium and out into the MG Road in Bangalore for a six. And that was a big hit. It's quite a big hit, and Shane Watson is 69 not out of 81 balls with 6 fours and 2 sixes. Brad Haddin is not out on 76 of 78 balls with 10 fours and 1 six. As I said, Australia are making the target very easy right now, because Canada 211 all out batting first, and Australia 146 for no loss currently in the 27th over. John Davison, as you know, of Canada, has decided to hang up his boots after this game, and as you know, he is also a coach in the Australian Centre of Excellence, as you all know. Well, what I'm really going to talk about, talking about this match here, which happened here. It was Canada who actually won the toss and chose to bat. John Davison playing his last match as an international match, because he has decided to pull up his boots. In fact, he has decided to retire. Hiral Patel, the 19-year-old, started off with John Davison. Now, what Australia would have required after the match that they won against Kenya, which was like Kenya really putting up a good fight there. Ponting was saying that there's not going to be any mercy. He's not going to show any mercy to the Canadian players. But well, the Canadian players didn't show, I would say, the Canadian batsman Hiral Patel, the 19-year-old, showed no mercy to the Australian bowlers by slamming them to all parts of the ground. In fact, Brett Lee's first over was hit for 3 boundaries. One beautiful shot played over extra cover by Hiral Patel. Hiral Patel is just 19 years old from Canada. He opened the innings today with John Davison, and well, he got that innings of Canada on like a train, and he hit 3 fours. Sean Tate came in. Sean Tate was not spared either. Sean Tate was actually hit over third man for a 6, and he was also slammed over the point boundary for a boundary. So in fact, it was Tate. So 1/6 of and then Brett Lee was carved over for 1/6. And Mitchell Johnson came in. Mitchell Johnson was also given the same treatment. Mitchell Johnson, in fact, Brett Lee was hooked for a 6 over backward point, and Mitchell Johnson was slashed over third man for a 6. And Hiral Patel was looking very dangerous, because he picked up a 50 in double quick time, and 33 for no loss in 3 overs, Canada against Australia. Just imagine, Hiral Patel has done himself a world of good with this knock of his. 54 runs of 45 balls with 5 fours and 3 sixes. He slammed everybody. Johnson was really driven fiercely through the cover area. And John Davison was playing his last match, also took a cue from Hiral Patel and hit Brett Lee for 2 fours. But John Davison was the first to go, caught behind the bowling of Brett Lee for 14 of 12 balls with 3 fours. So John Davison, this was his last game as far as international cricket is concerned. So goodbye, John Davison of Canada. And you did a yeoman service to Canadian cricket. He was also a captain. He also had the record for the fastest 100 in World Cups, as you know, against West Indies that he made. And then it was broken by Matthew Haddin, and then, as you know, in the ICC Cricket World Cup, Kevin O'Brien of Ireland went on to eclipse that record. So, John Davison, wish you well. And then we went to where Hiral Patel was still there. But once the score, and Hiral Patel, they took full advantage of the batting power play there, and Hiral Patel slammed 54 runs of 45 balls, 5 fours and 3 sixes. And well, Australia were really surprised at what really hit them. And then Hiral Patel departed, and that was a sigh of relief for the Australians, as Watson picked up his wicket by bowling a slower delivery. Johnson took his catch and he was gone. After that, Zubin Sarkari and Ashish Bagai pushed on the score from 82 for 2 in the 12th over to 150. Now, this was a stand which was 68 runs. It was a very fruitful stand with Zubin Sarkari playing very well. He has been in some good form. Ashish Bagai, as usual, played in a wonderful way, and both of them, Ashish Bagai was also stroking the ball very well. But well, that was the time. 150 for 2. Canada was doing very well. This partnership was also blossoming, but this was the time when Sean Tate came in and first had the Canadian captain gone. 150 for 2 in the 28th over, Canada looking good for a 300 score probably, but well, the Australian bowlers really came in hard, especially Sean Tate, as he came in and first picked up the Australian as the Canadian captain Ashish Bagai hit at a wider one from Sean Tate, and Brad Haddin pouched the catch, and he was gone for 39 of 55 balls with 6 fours. After that, Zubin Sarkari was absolutely, in fact, it was Hansra the next to go, as Krejza, the Jason Krejza, the Radam off spinner, picked up his catch. He had to hold out into the deep for 3, and they were 157 for 4. And then it was a precision actually, and the same score. It was very interesting as Sean Tate actually softened the person Zubin Sarkari was looking good. He was playing in a very classy way, but well, Sean Tate was more classy than that, as he actually had a toe crusher first, then followed it up with a ball which hit Zubin Sarkari's thigh, and he was in really grimacing, he was in real pain there. But then the next ball, it was all over. Zubin Sarkari tried for a drive through the offside, and he was gone, as Tate's ball, which was tailing in, just took his ripped out his stumps, and he was gone. Zubin Sarkari bowled Tate for 34, and that was it. After that, it was totally present. Rizwan Cheema disappointed, a slower ball from Lee, beating his stroke there, and Rizwan Cheema was clean bowled by Lee for 2, and that was it. Nitish Kumar was gone on the bowling of Johnson for 7. Batham bowled Lee, Brett Lee for 18. There was no absolutely, I would say only Batham contributed 18, and Harveer Baidwan made 17 of 14 balls with 3 fours, and Balaji was clean bowled by Lee. 211 all out Canada, but Hiral Patel was the one which will really stand out. 54 of just 45 deliveries, 5 fours and 3 sixes, and Australians will definitely have this in memory for quite a long time. Sean Tate, 8, and after that they decided to actually bowl bouncers at Hiral Patel, and that was working for a while because Hiral Patel had to duck and sway, but it was a great innings from Hiral Patel, I thought. Sean Tate, 8 overs, 1 maiden, 2 for 34. Brett Lee, 8.4 overs, no maiden, 46 runs on 4 wickets, the most successful bowler. Mitchell Johnson, 10 overs, no maiden, 143. Shane Watson, 6 overs, no maiden, 1 for 22. Jason Krejza, 10 overs, no maiden, 244. 3 overs for 18 runs for Steve Smith, the right arm leggy. Well, as far as Australia were concerned, well, Australia, the bowlers, Henry Yosinde was absolutely up to the mark. He was getting the ball to bounce, he was getting the ball to move, he was putting the openers in some sort of trouble, I would say. Shane Watson was lucky that he didn't get an edge of the bowling of Yosinde, also moved the ball away from the batsman. Brad Haddin also, so both of them had a watchful session, but after that, both of them have really opened out. Brad Haddin and Sean Watson have played some wonderful strokes that they are known for, and currently they are doing very well here. They are 171 for no loss of 28 overs, so they are actually making this target of 211 sound very silly now. 171 for no loss of 28 overs. The run rate that they have is 6.38 runs per over, which is absolutely ahead of the run rate that they want here. Shane Watson not out on 93 of 88 balls, 9 fours and 4 sixes. Brad Haddin is not out on 88 of 83 balls, 11 fours and 2 sixes. Just going through the bowling, Henry Yosinde 7 overs for 36 runs. Harveer Baidwan 8 overs, 1 maiden, none for 39, bowled well. Balaji Rao continued to impress, 6 overs for 37. He was bowling in the right areas. Rizwan Cheema 3 overs, went for 23. John Davison has been carted, 3.3 overs, no maiden, none for 27. Hiral Patel bowled 1 over, and he was hit to the tune of 19 runs. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to continue with some commentary here. I wouldn't be able to go the whole hog. Well, there was an over in the 28th over where Watson actually hit 1 6 and 3 4s. It was all in a consecutive fashion. Well, the first wicket for Canada is gone, as Brad for Australia has gone, as John Davison in his last match, international cricket match, has actually picked up the wicket of Brad Haddin. So that will give them a great relief there, as Brad Haddin is gone, caught behind the bowling of John Davison, the right arm off spinner, for 88 of 84 balls, 11 fours and 2 sixes. And Australia currently chasing 211 under the 29 runs required in 21 overs, 183 for 1 in the 29th over. And this was a very eventful over because Davison actually bowled the first ball. It was hit for a boundary. It was a full toss on the off stump, and then the next ball was sent soaring over the pickets for a 6. Basically, it was a flighted delivery, and Haddin took the bait there and actually deposited Davison over the wickets. So basically, the 20th over where Hiral Patel leaked 19 runs, and in fact, John Davison had actually leaked 12 runs in that over. But well, Davison is finally gone. Davison is finally gone. John Davison actually picked up his first wicket there. Brad Haddin is gone, caught behind of the bowling of Davison for 88. Well, dear cricket fans, I don't think anything else I would be really able to go the further distance here. I'm going to leave you right now here, just giving you the match scores in this match, which is played Group A match, Australia versus Canada at Bangalore on 16th of March 2011. Canada made 211. Hiral Patel really making a sparkling innings of 54 of 45 balls with 5 fours and 3 sixes for Canada as an opener. And Australia currently losing their first wicket, 183 for 1 of 29 overs. Shane Watson is looking good for a century, 94 not out of 89 balls, 9 fours and 4 sixes. And that's it, dear cricket fans. And subscribers and friends. Unfortunately, I've had to leave you because I wouldn't have the time to go the distance here. Thanks for your company. Keep watching Cricket Happenings. Tomorrow we have a crunch game coming in this group here, and that is between West Indies and England. So keep an eye, dear cricket fans, subscribers and friends for Cricket Happenings. This is your host Ram signing off. Thank you.